Okay guys, now we are doing part 5. We are going to focus on smart art and the icons. Don't forget to do your post assessment at the end. Okay, so smart art is a little different. Smart art is like a graphic organizer. Um, so let's make sure that we can get this one. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to kind of follow these steps right here. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to insert a basic process. So to get to Smart Art, we go back to the Insert tab, and then there is over here with illustrations, there is a button labeled Smart Art. When we click on that, so we want to look for the basic process. So what you're going to do is find the word like process, or says something cycle or hierarchy or whatever. So we're going to click on process to make it easier. And then we scroll through these until we find the basic one. So this was the basic one. So we're going to click on it and we're going to click OK. It comes in with a generic for the colors and for the style. So now what we're going to do is we are going to type in step 1 and step 2 and step 3. So if you notice right here, it's got the word text. You can type here or you can type here. It does not matter. Alright, so if we type in step 1, it will put it there. And we click down here, and if we type in step 2, be careful because if you press enter, it will add another one. So then we're going to click here and type in step 3. Now, in order to change the color, alright, we go up to this part here. If you notice, the Smart Art Tools gives you two different ones. The design is kind of the layouts and the colors, and the format gives you all the extra things. Okay, so we're gonna use the design tab here. Alright, so we changed the we're going to go up here and we're going to change this color. If you notice, your colors are automatically they're set up as colorful, and if you notice, this is their names as colorful accent colors, and then this one is accent colors 2 and 3, 3 and 4. The colors are set up different, 4 and 5, and so on. So we're going to use, I think I clicked on the last one. We're going to use this last one, accent colors 5 and 6. So now we've got the color here, but if we wanted to change the style too, we're going to hit this down arrow key here, and we got several different ways to change the style. Every one of these kind of looks a little different. Subtle effect, moderate effect, intense, and then we have some 3Ds down here too. Powder, cartoon, that one's pretty cool. Let's use that one. So we're going to use cartoon. Alright, now you can also, if you don't like this layout exactly, you can go up here and you can choose a different layout that still has your same stuff. So we can change it to continuous block process or change it to a different one. So that is how we would change the layout of that. Alright, now if we wanted to change the shape of one of these, we could click on the one that we want to change the shape to. Like for instance, let's change the shape maybe for this one. Alright, so up here where it says add a shape, let's see, we can add a shape. Oh, this one's okay. I'm sorry. Adding a shape, we want to add another one of process. So we're going to click on another one. So we can add like step 4 here, or we can or we could have went over here. So like right here, we could hit we can take that off, or so we can click on add a shape if we want to get another one of these shapes in here, or we can go over here and press enter. So we could add in step number 4 in order to have 4 of these. Alright, also what I wanted to show you too from this point is demote and promote. So if you see, you got demote and promote here, but right now we're on 4, so we do not have both of these. So for instance here, if I wanted to click here, alright, I can't do either one of these, but if you notice, you can click on some of these and you can demote them. Alright, so if if we're on step 2 here and we click the demote sign, let's see what it does when we click on it. All it does is it puts this underneath that one. So now if we don't like that, we can put it back. So for instance, if you wanted to type something underneath this step, let's drag this out just a little bit to make we can see that. So now if we want to put exactly what this is, and we can press enter, and then we can demote that, and here we can put in exactly what it is, and we're going to say intro, and we can explain what each one of these steps are by doing that. So that's one way that you use the promote and demote. Okay, so also this one right here, it says convert to a shape. So if now we want to take it out of the Smart Art and we want to just convert it to a shape, now there's a button over here on the right hand side called convert to shape. So we click that one, and now it's kind of like a picture. So now it kind of comes with us as our picture part. So now if we want to format this should be formatting Smart Art, sorry. Then if we go up to format, and this is our screen in order to do that. So here we go again. We can click these boxes and we can make them different colors if we wanted to. Okay. We can click on this arrow back here, and we can do something different with it. If we make it darker blue or dark green, or I'm going to leave it at the dark blue there. So it's just showing you, using the same things that we learned earlier, we can still make different things as well as this. We can also highlight our text in here, and we can format it to one of these, or the word art styles, to change it to word art. So there's so many different options that we can do here. If we wanted to, we could just put a glow effect on it. So you have all the different options for your words, just like we learned in the different shapes and stuff as well as. Alright, so under icons, this is one of the easiest ones. When we go to insert an icon, we think about this as a black and white picture, but we go to insert and we click on an icon here. So it's going to pull up a list of icons, and the first one, it says to find a technology icon. So anything in here that you want to pick would be okay. So whatever that you're into. Alright, so I'm just going to pick this one, and I'm going to click insert. And remember, these are going to be smaller because they're a little different. They're not like pictures and stuff. Even though they kind of are, but they're considered called icons. Alright, so now we're going to go do it again, but we're going to do a communication one. So we'll go to insert icons again, wait for the screen to pull up, and we're going to scroll down and choose a communication one. This is our little download button. This will be a good one. since we like to download a lot of things. Now we want to do an education and a sign. So insert a, oh, I hit the wrong button, sorry. Insert an icon, and we're going to wait on it, and we'll scroll down to education, and we will pick one of these. So I'm going to pick, it's like a chalkboard here, and then we will use a sign. So, but if you notice too, as we're pulling these up, we get a graphic, we get the format screen for the graphics too. And this was a sign, so we're going to scroll down till we see, and I must have went too far. Signs, right here we are. So here's the different signs for these. So here's our no sign. So you can pick whichever one that you want. So that shows you how to do those. But also you can fill something in the background of these if you wanted to. This is just showing you so many different ways here. So this is actually is changing the color of it, and then we could change the outline and make it, you know, completely different. So you can change any kind of picture, even if it's an icon supposed to be black and white. We can change the colors of it and even put some effects on it and things like that too. So there's lots of different things that we can do as well. Don't forget to do your post-assessment. Mark these off and answer these questions, and you should get checks beside these. Alright, and then make sure that you finish your avatar.